Hello, welcome to a somewhat shorter video this week. During this week on Facebook, someone put a post on there saying that really only 16-bit machines needed to be recapped. And I thought, well, I've recapped an absolute metric shit ton of these machines, so yeah. If you've been watching the channel, you'd know that I've had some problems with the junker, in which the PLAs, I think, caused the character ROM to absolutely shit itself. So whilst that was dead and I had the opportunity of taking it out and socketing it, I decided to recap it. All a bit of a coincidence, but I've replaced all the electrolytics on here and all of the ceramics that are used for decoupling. I've also replaced the ceramics for the SID output with MLCC types. So yeah, it didn't take too long, but it was all I did this, and I saw the post on Facebook and I thought, well, you know what, I've got all the capacitors I pulled out of this fucker. Let's see what they actually measure. So let's just put that down. So yeah, here we've got a bunch of capacitors. Now, electrolytic capacitors like these, I've soldered another leg on just to make it easier to measure. They've got a rating of about 20%. That's a tolerance on them. Now, capacitors change with time. That's just a fact. Ceramics are not as bad, and they tend to last a lot longer. But electrolytics, yeah, they age, and this is just a known fact. So here we've got 1000 microfarad. Let's turn it around the right way. Don't know how well this will come out on the video, but yeah. So I've got one of these transistor testers. So yeah, this is such an awesome piece of kit that the fucking battery box don't even fit together properly. But that being said, they actually tend to work okay. Yeah. So we just drop this in the ZIF. The ZIF is just, fuck this shit, take the ZIF out, it's just plugged in, you know what I mean? So we just pop that in there. So I don't know how well this will come out. Look at that, transformers. Yeah. Testing. So should be okay. Now, according to this, if you can see what's on the screen, it says 1233 microfarads with no ESR. So yeah, that's 23.3% out. That's not too bad, you know, that's kind of livable, no problem. So yeah, let's see what the meter makes of it. Now, this is a fairly budget meter. It's a Uni-T. I think they're really quite good. Some people don't, you know, whatever floats your boat. But it's quite an inexpensive meter, this one. I think it was about 50 quid when I bought it. So let's whop this together and see what it comes out at. Well, the range is not quite right, but it comes out at, yeah, 1200 UFs. So yeah, this particular capacitor, 20% over. There you go. Still within tolerance, just, but it's on the outside. Now this big one, it's a 2200 UF. Microfarads. Let's drop this in here. Here we go again. Transformers. And let's take this time. Well, according to this one, this is 2933 UFs with bugger all ESR. So let's see what this reads. So on the Unity, that's come out at yeah, 2,735 UFs. So yeah, that's 10%. That's just over 20%. That's probably about 23% over it's rated. So again, nothing to really worry about. It's only really performing smoothing. So let's try this one. Still over though. Here we go again. Silly Transformers logo. $534 UFs, and this is a 470 microfarad. So that's what that should be anywhere. It's within 20% tolerance. Oh no, because it'd be plus and minus, won't it? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's within tolerance just. But it's still higher than it should be. So we take this over to the Unity. What have we got on here? And this is reading almost the same, 524. 525. So it's still well over its rated amount. So yeah, you know, these are donkey's years old. This machine's got chips in it from 84. You know, that's a long fucking time. So let's have a look at one of these bad boys. What have we got here? Well, 10 UFs. They're all like, it was a 407 board, so yeah, let's try and squeeze these legs together so I can get it into, there we go. There we go, Transformers again. Da, 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 da. Right, what's this come up as? Come on. 11.12 UF. Well, that's not that bad. Still over, but not that bad. Let's have a look at this one. Now the two black ones, someone had actually repaired the board. Oh, look at this fucker. 13.76, 37% over. It's a bit fucking worrying, isn't it? Now, these blue ones, these light blue ones are the originals. The two blacks, I think someone had repaired the board at some point. That's not quite making a pin. Here we go. On a side note, I've recapped nearly all my retro machines, and it's an absolute piece of piss to do, except if you've got a fucking Vectrex. Go in one of them at your peril. Look at that, 37% over again. What's going on here? Let's try this again. %43 over. Jesus Christ. Let's try this on the Unity, see what that says. This seems like it's absolutely basted. If I can get on the legs. Yeah, look. 43% over. It's mirroring that. So at least we know that, even though this is a cheap ass tester, the batteries keep falling out, at least we know it's, you know, usable as a tester. Let's try that again. Let's get another one jammed in there. Here we go. 14.08. Again, it's over 40% out. So that's double the allowed tolerance. So, yeah, and they're all like that. The reason why I replaced the ceramics is because these are the ceramics. Now, I don't know if you can see this very well, whether it's focusing okay, but these things look fucking horrible. I don't know what these are, some white elephant fucking shitty bloody ceramic caps. Anyway, they're all decoupling and they're all 104s, so that's 100 nanoseconds or 0.1 UF. Look at that, 120. So that's right on the limit. Now if you take this, if the 20% on the capacitors is actually plus and minus 10, then well, these are double the limit. But let's give it the benefit and say that it is, oh look, this one reads spot on. Now ceramics generally don't age in the same way that electrolytics do. And obviously this video is aimed at people that don't know about electronics, because if you do, then you already know all the stuff I'm telling you anyway. $101. See, so some of these ceramics are actually okay. Now these little ceramics, what they do is they keep a little reservoir of power for each chip. Because everything is pulling power at different times, you've got to be able to supply a constant power to each chip, and these keep a little bit inside just as a little local reserve, so the big chips don't hog it all. 110. Here we go, let's try another one. Unknown, that's not making a very good connection. Test again, you fucker. Unknown, yeah, fuck it, it's probably fucked then. Try another one. I had fun and games with the SID when I did this. Two I soldered in, I didn't realise they were different values. They all look the bloody same. SID sounded like a fart in a can. I had to take them. Look at this, fucking 88. I had to take the two back off, and there were actually 470 picos. So, yeah. 89. So you can see that these capacitors are all out. Let's whop one of these on here. See what the Uni-T says. You shouldn't have any trouble with these at all. Problem you're going to have is capacitance in holding the leads and having long leads on it. Yeah, like 86, this mirrors what that said. Pretty much, 87. So, yeah. I mean, I've capped... I've got two Atari 65XCs. I've capped those, and... yeah, that's got a bipolar cap in, by the way, if you do that. I did that when I was upgrading the memory, so you've got to watch out for them. Vectrexes are an absolute bastard. If you go in the back of them, remember you've got to short out the tube, because that's fun if you don't. And the boards are made out of something akin to soggy fucking cardboard. So you've got to solder the caps both sides, so you better leave long legs on them so you can get... oh, what an... yeah, if you're not experienced in soldering, do not go inside a Vectrex. Other machines are easy enough. I've done loads and loads and loads. It's an absolute doddle, and as you can see here, these things absolutely do go out of whack. So yeah, the answer to that question is, it is definitely worth recapping them, especially if you want to keep hold of them and use them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Check out 8-Bit Retro ReFix, and I'll see you all soon.